This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
I found some CBD oil.
Oh,
I wonder how old it is. This shit doesn't really expire, though, does it?
I have no idea.
Rub some on your gums and find out.
Well, I ain't pregnant, so maybe I will.
I don't know if you rub CBD oil on your gums.
You usually put it under your tongue. I put it under my tongue. I used to use it to help me sleep, but then I discovered the wonders of magnesium. Now I don't really need this anymore.
Do you take the magnesium still?
Yeah, every day. It's great. I love it.
I've been taking magnesium and sleeping slightly better, so that might be something.
It's good. I take it with some vitamin D3.
Not to be mistaken for cesium, which is something you do not want to take.
No.
Double check the label to make sure it's magnesium and not cesium.
Yeah, I don't think they just sell cesium at the drugstore, though. So you probably are pretty
Probably
okay
not.
with whatever they're selling
There
you.
could be a terrible mistake, though.
Oh, it's Albert.
Albert, he's all dressed again.
I love that you get right up in his space whenever you talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Nothing but power moves with Albert.
Albert alternates between sipping brandy and smoking his chigar.
That's the life.
He seems to have come... Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
He seems to have come down pretty quickly.
I was just gonna say, I thought too long about how I was going to read that word in a silly way. Take
Chigar.
brandy. That isn't here, or you see no need for it.
Slap brandy out of hand.
That isn't here, or you see no need for that. Slap brandy from hand. It wouldn't hurt a fly. Bite other end of cigar.
Ooh.
That doesn't look very appetizing. No, probably not, honestly.
Pat shiny bald head.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Rub Albert's head. Rubbing that on the street plate wouldn't reveal much.
Fuck yes.
It's a bloody scratch on his head.
Be great.
Knock monocle into brandy.
Streak monocle.
Ooh.
You can't use monocle in this game.
Oh. Monocle.
Put salt in brandy.
Ooh, yeah. Put soot in brandy.
That doesn't accomplish. Put soot in brandy.
Just ruining someone's drink with pocket soot.
That raises more than one question, honestly.
After several unfortunate interactions with the guy, we come in, say nothing, reach into a pocket, fistful of soot of the drink, walk out again.
Talk to Albert.
At this point, he'll have to know. Oh, yeah.
Albert puffs on his chigar and sips his brandy. He doesn't seem to be in the mood to chat.
I don't like chigar.
No, I don't.
Don't like it.
I don't like it.
It wasn't there to be liked.
Yeah. He just needs to know we're his enemy. Perfect. Whoa.
Oh, wow, I've certainly worked up an appetite with all that spinning.
Jack has prepared a delicious dinner of salted pork and buttered parsnips.
That sounds awesome.
Margot hasn't come down for dinner. Evan says she's not feeling well. Outstanding! Fantastic detective work, Nancy. You're a natural.
So, Albert, I hear your field kit has gone missing. Too bad.
Albert narrows his eyes.
Mr. Richards, you must realize this is merely a delay, nothing more. See, I don't know about that. There's a war on. Canada might have bigger fish to fry soon enough. I got a feeling all of this could get forgotten about.
That tonight's gonna be a good night.
I got a feeling! Well, I won't have my possessions stolen. Surely the lodge has a way to secure valuables. Yeah, sure. There are 2 trunks in the upstairs closet. Jack's got keys. I only got a key for the blue trunk. You can lock your stuff up in there. So that we'll have to do, and if something goes missing, there will be no mistaking who's to blame.
Don't count on that.
And, what about the automobile? Has it been fixed yet? Jack and I have looked at the automobile. I don't have a part with me, but I will bring it the next time I visit. I suppose that we'll have to do. I don't care one way or the other.
You'd think he'd be a little bit more motivated to get his
I don't-
fixed so he could get us the fuck out of here.
I don't care! The bridge is gone!
Everyone seems to be eager to escape the dinner table.
Phew, these dinners are pretty tense.
You follow Jack into the kitchen and help him with the dishes.
Gee, thanks, miss. Oh, can you do me another favor? Take this bowl of broth up to Margot. She's still not feeling well. She's in her boudoir. She says being surrounded by beautiful things makes her feel better.
Well, then I'd better go up.
Oh!
Sure thing, Jack.
Game has auto-saved.
Game is auto-saved. What? Nothing.
Is Margot gonna be dead when we go up there?
Excellent question. We will find out imminently.
Yeah, because we're not waiting an episode for that.
Oh, yeah, we're right here.
I hear voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about.
It's a myth that cormorants hunt fish that are prized by fishermen. Unfortunately, the birds have been subject to many attempted exterminations. This colony suffered when Crimson was a garnet mining town, but it's recovered since. The nesting colony on the cliffs to the southwest of the lodge is the only intact example for many kilometers.
I'm so relieved to hear that the colony survived. Nature is so resilient.
It is, to a point. But should the government return and claim all this land for its so-called precious stones, the entire nesting colony will be at risk. This cannot be allowed to happen.
Oh dear.
Nathan and Kimmy continue to chat about cormorants and other birds. You find yourself starting to nod off.
The imperial woodpecker was hunted to extinction because there was a rumor that it would destroy good lumber, which it doesn't. It's not what woodpeckers do.
I thought when that light bulb appeared, it was a ghost jellyfish again. Again.
Nancy, you should have seen the cormorants today. They were stunning.
I did see
We
them.
did? We were there?
And I think I might have heard some ducks by the river, too.
Oh.
Oh,
Our
how
sweet,
nice.
gullible friend.
Wonder if I could distract her or like summon her to rooms with the call.
Just Kool-Aid Man through the wall. I heard ducks.
Good evening, Miss Maple. Did you get a chance to take a look around outside today?
I did. It was beautiful. I've never seen so many trees in my life.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised you didn't cut any down.
Oh.
That's a joke.
Is that a colonization joke?
That's a colonization joke.
Oh, Nancy, the nesting colony of cormorants was a sight to see. I suppose being stuck here has its benefits. It really does, you know.
They don't prey on the same fish that fishermen seek. That's a misconception.
Thank you, everybody.
I didn't mean to kill the conversation. Shit, I'm sorry. God.
He just gets pissed about cormorants sometimes.
Oh, here we go.
Evan is relaxing in his study. Talk to Evan.
This curmudgeonly fuck. I'm enjoying some peace and quiet. Kimi's in the conservatory grilling gnat on the local wildlife.
This room is so distinguished and cozy, Mr. Richards.
Bah! Thanks, Nancy. It reminds me of my pa.
Isn't this the place where Nancy was like assuming that this is not Evan's style? Like, look, desk. This is Evan Richards' writing desk. The sturdy mahogany surface sits on double pedestals, each of which boasts a drawer and cupboard. On top of the desk is a blotter, blah, 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 blah. Nope. Okay. It was somewhere in here. Maybe it was just the room in general.
Yeah, just looking, yeah.
Ah, yeah. You surmise this room was once used by his father, as it doesn't seem to be his taste.
Hide behind the tapestry while he's here.
Oh, that's an excellent idea. You totally slip behind the tapestry.
Are you cold or something, girl?
Oh, not at all, Mr. Richards.
Don't you mean... So come out from behind there. You're giving me the creeps.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sure.
That's amazing.
Truly chaotic behavior.
Ask about moose.
Ah!
Moose? Although the moose head looks pretty impressive on the wall, you can't help but feel a twinge of sympathy for the animal.
That's no moose.
Desk.
Ah!
I hate the way you do that so much.
Ah! You gotta spin right in everybody's personal space.
Yeah, it's also the easiest way for me to face downward. Ask about Margot.
She's my gal.
Massage Evan. He's massaging this game.
You could try kissing him, I think, but I don't think it's going to do.
Kiss Evan.
Oh.
You think that would be inappropriate?
I don't know him very well, after all.
You say we could flirt with like everybody in the game?
I think. But I think you're probably going to say the same thing as kissing. Oh.
Neither the time nor the place. Well, if I was going to flirt with him, this probably would be the time and place. Honestly. But that's fine.
That's actually true. Not that you ought to, but like he's having a quiet moment alone in his study. When better to flirt?
Nope. I did not click on purpose.
Wait, Nancy, did you know that the cormorants don't hunt the fish that are prized by fishermen?
A steaming bowl of wholesome broth.
Steaming bowl
Drink
of
broth
wholesome
yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pour broth on ground.
The steam from the broth fogs up your loop. You can't really examine it more closely. Pour broth into glass. You don't have any water right now. I don't need water. If I had water, that would dilute the broth.
My Hanson, what a glass of broth.
Pour
A nice piping hot glass of broth.
pour broth into dress.
Pour broth.
We're gonna try everything.
Water
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
just an incorrect kind of response. I did not anticipate that the player would try that. It's my bad.
You didn't think we would try to destroy or discard the broth rather than deliver it?
Well, I mean, you could try eating it, I think, but you can't just pour it on the floor, I suppose. This broth is for Margot. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. There,
Just
happy.
think of how good it'll taste. Someone else's broth.
The broth of a sick woman.
Yeah, she needs it. I don't need it or want it. I'm
I
just
ate it.
drinking it.
I'm full. I'm not even hungry.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I found a continuity error. Luke, if you wouldn't mind going back into that door after you read that broth fact. Now, if you'll go north. The door is open. Now go down.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
this
no,
got
no,
fixed.
no,
This
no.
got fixed. This got fixed. This got fixed.
Now go back out of the hall.
This got fixed. This one did
The
get fixed.
door is closed.
Oh. Eagle-eyed.
It got fixed. This is a bug that did get fixed. I swear. I swear to God.
That's a likely story. Of course, you would say that. Sorry.
Now, if I were to update my...
It's not going to destroy your
game.
saves. You can totally do it. It's fine.
Well, no. If I had... Well, this one wouldn't work either way because it's a custom build and not, like,
Oh yeah, this one might.
compatible
Yeah,
with
this
the
one might
Steam
break.
version.
Yeah, it might.
But were I to, pre-bug and post-bug, what state would the door be in?
Like the proper one, whatever it's supposed to be.
Closed.
Yes.
So there is a right answer. It's not a random thing.
No. Like it should be consistently closed or opened, no matter how you approach the room.
So if I...
See, like it's closed now, but it just has the door open one as well. Yeah, you see.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Yeah. So it is closed. It just it's
It was closed.
Yeah, it's erroneously displaying that object. You see.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
The door's state was wrong. It was on the wrong frame of animation.
You've collapsed the quantum waveform.
We're safe now.
Like how I opened a door, went around it, and closed it from the other side without passing through the door. Poetic in a weird way. I waited for somebody to challenge me on that, but I guess not. All right, right on. Open door.
About whether it was poetic?
Yeah.
Is it time to? Is it poop time?
Anything
Oh,
can
it
be
must be.
poetry.
Now that we have Margot's broth, it's time to use the bathroom.
Pour broth down
A
toilet.
little privacy would be nice.
No problem.
Poop command.
Oh wow! What happened to the mirrors?
Oh, I've got a Babadook behind me or
What
something.
happened? It's freaky. What the heck?
That was weird.
Yeah.
That was a sick Babadook reference, though.
Thank you.
Of
thank
all the cryptids you could have chosen.
you. It was all black.
Yeah, I don't know what is the problem.
It's back, the Babadook.
The Babadook is back.
What the heck? I've never seen this before.
You can't use Babadook in this game.
This is nonsense. What is going on
Oh,
there?
it's part of my. It's part of my.
Oh, it's her.
my
It's her
sprite.
bounding
That's so
box.
weird.
The
Man,
The
transparency's
outer
not
edges of
going.
my sprite.
I've never
yeah.
seen this before. This is bananas.
You're
Yes.
superstitious about spinning in a room with a mirror. That's fair.
Is that a thing?
It's because it would crash otherwise, so yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because of this business here with this dynamic sprite. and
Yeah,
whatnot.
because you have the sprite, yeah. If I spun, it would have to figure out a way to spin the other one as well, and I'm sure it would be
Yeah,
an
it's like, who
enormous
cares?
nightmare.
Yeah, that's just the right of excuse.
It's a
I
great,
thought that
it's
was a
great
real
one.
superstition.
We can make
It
it
is
one.
now.
Yep.
It's as real as any superstition is.
Yes, true.
Well, it's not. It wasn't necessarily a superstition before, which would make it less real than a superstition. But it is as accurate as any given superstition.
Yes. It's not a storied superstition before just now.
Yes. Huh? Nobody in here. I was sitting. I did move closer to where I want to sit.
Shoddy piece of workmanship.
There you go.
I thought you were typing stare.
Stare.
That's fine. It's fine. All right, let's go find Margot. Wee. I know where she is, but I'm gonna go around snooping.
Ooh.
Kicking down some doors.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna knock.
Use.
Right.
Wait, we forgot to pee.
Oh, sorry.
No, we didn't do that when we pooped.
No.
Am I the only one who does? No.
She's one of those people
it
who
is
does them
challenging to
separately.
shit without pissing. I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't specifically do it. We didn't specifically say it.
It's interesting because many animals, including mammals, do not go at the same time.
Okay.
It's true.
You're saying that they don't evacuate both at the same time.
Yeah. They don't piss while they shit.
I think they often don't find themselves in a position of holding their piss, though.
That's
Like
true.
it's a dog would. Like when you take a dog out, it does piss and shit separately.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is holding its piss until you let it out.
I've never seen a dog piss while shitting. Never seen it
I
happen.
don't think they do.
That's a good point, Luke.
Cats don't either.
I guess dogs rarely shit first. They usually go out, piss on a bunch of stuff, and then shit. So maybe just they don't have any piss in them anymore.
But birds do it at the same time.
It's true.
Kind of the one process for them.
Yeah.
Aren't
But
you
I
glad,
mean, like, yeah.
aren't you
it's
glad
just
you
all-
joined us
it's-
today?
It's a whole thing. Yeah. Are you enjoying piss and shit facts with level 0 NPCs?
Did we pee? We
No,
didn't.
not yet.
Come on.
I was ready for you guys all to say that you do that separately, and Julia, you're a freak. That's what I thought was
No.
going to happen.
No, you're not a freak.
No.
Shit
No.
goes in the downstairs toilet.
You need some incredible control of some very subtle
Oh my
sphincters
gosh,
in
why
order
is
to
this
do one
happening
and
to all
not the
the
other.
mirrors? It's driving me nuts.
It's the Babadook. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. This build is haunted.
It's me, the Babadook.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
There is a haunted bathtub that I have not fixed, and it's just going to stay there forever. It's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's the haunted bathtub?
Well, it's the bathtub in the ensuite. Occasionally, it'll just fill itself up with water, and then when you look in the bathtub, she'll say there's no water there. I don't know why that's happening.
Ooh.
It's fine.
Ghost water.
Yeah, it's ghost water. It's fine.
Who doesn't like a good ghost water?
It's beyond my capabilities to fix.
It requires elvish medicine.
Yeah.
Only problems require fixing. That's not a problem. That's just a little touch of insanity, which I like in a woman.
Oh, gross. That became a gross thing to say.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry.
This is a pretty large bedroom. There's a love seat and an armchair arranged around a low table. There's a wardrobe, dresser, and painted cupboard. A door on the east wall leads back to the upstairs hallway. Nessa is here.
Nessa is here.
Nessa Crabbe is Evan Richards' older sister. She's a stern, matronly woman with a look of perpetual displeasure etched into her face. Back in the city, you've seen plenty of women just like her, well-to-do and disapproving. Nessa is relaxing on the green striped love seat.
I thought striped was stupid.
Green stupid love seat.
I'm getting tired. All the letters are jumbling together.
Interestingly, I think that is not a... I mean, it's grammatically correct, but it is incorrect sequence.
Yeah, the stupid green love seat.
Stupid green love seat, yeah. I used to, at one point, very briefly, know the actual, proper sequence. But it eludes me right now. But
it's a thing that most people intuit and correctly. It's one of those weird things about native English speakers.
And there's a lot of possible, modifiers, right? And by sort of genre or whatever, the correct, by term type. They kind of go either before or after the other ones, and there is a proper sequence, which is crazy. But, it's just our language. English is kind of fucked up like that. Talk to Nessa.
Good evening, Nessa. You are constantly underfoot, Nancy. I came up here for some peace and quiet.
Drop kicker.
Oh. Blow. Duck call. Consider bad luck to whistle in a room with a mirror. So the mirror also duck call.
Many mirror related superstitions.
Yeah, any animation, any blocking animation in a room with a mirror is bad news.
Gotcha. Saying there's no voice acting in this game. Oh. Tell joke to Nessa. Can't use joke in this game.
Let's hit her with some mineralogy.
Perform stand-up routine. Tell about mineralogy.
Mineralogy is a fascinating discipline. This is my first time working in the field. I don't want to hear your life story, girl.
Tell about geology.
Geology is the study of the history of our planet. My specific area of interest is mineralogy. I couldn't be less interested.
Oh, wow.
Truly unhinged to enter without knocking and stare for 2 minutes and then start talking about it.
Good.
Tell about diamonds. You have nothing compelling to say about that. I'm sure she has plenty compelling to say about diamonds. Tell about cormorants. Ask about cormorants.
I don't know what those are, and I'm not interested.
Not a curious woman.
Diamond.
Diamonds are lovely gems, highly desirable, especially in Europe. A diamond mine would be a major boon.
Oh my god. What a nightmare woman.
Ask about mine.
Yes, there are garnet mines in Crimson when I was a girl. I've never seen them, of course. Garnets are such common gems, and Crimson mines produce nothing but crushed garnet powder anyway.
Ask about garnets.
Garnets brought our family to these parts, but the garnet veins weren't nearly as rich as everyone thought. And the garnets aren't even the valuable gem type, just tons of gritty red sand used for sandpaper and who knows what else. The mining work left, but our family didn't.
Is that the red part of sandpaper? Is that garnet?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it used to be that they would use it, but I don't know if they. I don't know if they use it anymore. They might just use some kind of industrial produced simulant or whatnot.
Hmm.
Oh.
Interesting. Now I'm curious. Ask about sandpaper. Can't use sandpaper in this game. Ask about accident.
I don't care about all that. At all about that.
Really? Huh. Ask about Evan.
He seems completely uninterested in what's going on. Diamonds would actually make this land worth something.
Ask about land.
When I lived here, it was worthless and boring. It's just my luck that my brother stuck around and now there might be diamonds.
Garnets are still used in sandpaper, used in woodworking.
Heck yeah.
There you go.
I think aluminum oxide is more common, but garnet is still common.
Aluminum oxide.
According to Wikipedia. That's just Wikipedia. It could be totally wrong.
I give them
I'm willing to believe
$5.
it.
I give them $5 a year to be right, so I figure they must be right.
Yeah. Otherwise, what are they doing with that money?
I know.
Ask about Nathan.
I don't care much for him.
Wow.
But he's your brother.
Oh, that's not her brother. Evan's her
Brother's
brother.
friend.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I got the characters' names confused.
Names.
Let's ask about Corvus.
Corvishaw is a brilliant lawyer.
Ask about Albert.
A brilliant fellow, highly knowledgeable, and so sophisticated.
She only likes people that
About
work for her.
Albert.
Interesting. Oh no, look at that.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, look at the two of you.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Would you like a Jordan almond? Why would I want one that's had your grubby hands all over it?
Extra flavor.
Extra
I washed
fun.
my hands twice today.
Once after shitting without pissing, and then later
After I peed.
I wanted to use all the toilets I could while I'm here.
Once per day. Touch your
she's
little
tapped out. She can't poop right now.
touch her little face.
She doesn't always have one in the chamber.
It doesn't seem to work.
Flirt with Nessa. We're getting in.
Neither the time nor the place. Yes, it will be the time and place.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I think actually there have been streamers who have done things like tried to do seduce, but I think it does the same thing as kiss. No thanks.
There we go. That's what I was missing. It was seduce, not flirt with. I'm not shooting high enough.
Oh, God.
What on earth do you want?
Oh, God, that's bone chilling. To enter without knocking, leave, then knock, then
We'll
walk
have a whole
away.
conversation too, and then leave. And
I don't hear any voices. Okay. It's locked, though.
God, I'm so full of adrenaline because of what you just did.
That's good.
It's just truly unacceptable behavior. I love it. It's a violation of a societal covenant that I didn't realize I was participating in.
Knocking with no.
yeah.
Enter a room without knocking, close the door, and then knock on the inside.
That's almost not as bad as leaving then
It's
knocking.
true.
It's a horror movie monster thing to do.
I was the Babadook all along.
You were.
I don't know why it's happening to all the mirrors. I'm telling you, I swear that it's just not a thing that was happening before. It's a nightmare.
This is not the current version
No,
either.
it isn't. This is mine.
No.
Hopefully, this is not.
I'm
a
not sure
thing.
if this was happening before when we were playing,
I
though.
don't think so. This is
Maybe
ridiculous.
it's just this day, or I don't know.
Did we do anything new with our filters or anything like that?
I mean, I do have a post-process filter running, but Corvus Shaw is nattily dressed in black slacks and a striped vest with metal buttons. He seems like a very clever sort with quite a sharp tongue. You can see why he gets along with Nessa so well. Corvus is seated at the desk, busily writing.
Stroke his beard pensively.
Read over Corvus's shoulder. Look. Letter? Look. Desk. Bar lamp and a couple pencils. Read.
Paper? Like read paper?
Read paper.
Read.
Miss Maple, do you mind?
I don't mind
Not
at all.
My work is none of your affair. Albert got the only room with a lock. More's the pity.
Put almond on paper.
You forgot to put gently, that's why.
Gently place almond on paper. You can't use gently in this game.
Grind almond?
To Corvus.
Ooh.
Would you like it, Jordan Almond?
No, thank you. I have more than enough.
No. Right, I can't spin in this room.
The Babadook will come out of the mirror if you do.
Yep. Rummage bin. Can't use rummage in this game. Look in bin. Anything in this waste paper basket.
Just look at him. He's writing, and you're just like, yeah. Let's ask him about asking about his paper. Yeah. Well, I'm a lawyer. Lots of reading and writing is part of the job.
Take that. You never liked getting smudges on your hands.
Yeah.
Take Corvus's pencil. That isn't here. You see no need for that. Okay.
Ask him about something.
Nessa.
I don't discuss my clients.
Touch beard. Ask about Evan.
He's not my client.
So he doesn't discuss clients or non-clients.
Yeah, it's going to be real hard to ask questions about people if he refuses to talk about his clients and he only speaks about clients. Ask about Nathan.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, he seems rather unfriendly.
Ask about Albert.
Brilliant fellow. Highly knowledgeable and so sophisticated.
That's so funny. That's literally what Nessa said, word for word.
Exactly what Nessa said. Did they coordinate that?
Did I just not rewrite
They
this?
seem like they're on the same faction, you know.
That's...
Is there some schmutz in the corner of this room? In each corner?
Well, this is
Carpet
just shadowing.
Warren.
There is schmutz under the beds, though.
Yeah, it's just like where people get in and out of the bed. Just the carpet.
Scuffing.
Yeah, scuffed up the carpet.
Yeah.
Scuffs. You don't
Look, schmutz.
Look at the painting.
Take shoes. Shoes are much too big for you. Look, shoes.
Taking a man's shoes on the way out the door.
By the bed on the right. Check. Shoe size.
I think we need to tell Corvus about mineralogy.
tell about mineralogy.
Mineralogy is.
Please, Miss Maple, I'm only interested in mineralogy as far as this diamond find goes, and no further.
You know he was chambering this one the moment he heard Minera out of her mouth as well.
That's all right. We just got to take a deep breath and try again with geology.
I agree.
instead.
I agree.
The geology
Oh,
department
I got
has
a
the
long
most
way
intriguing
this
mineral
time.
specimens in the class. She's trying to get it out. In their
Anything valuable?
scientifically valuable or economically valuable.
Never mind.
I mean, both, I assume. Open satchel.
Leave that alone.
Oh, right.
Tie satchel shut. That action yields
Excuse
no
me,
result.
Miss Maple, do you mind GTFO? Please?
Take pillow. In deference to the comfort of future occupants, you leave the pillows alone.
Is that a pitcher of water on the table there?
It is. Drink.
Time to mess with
water.
that.
If you're carrying any water to drink right now, get pitcher. You've already got a drinking glass. You don't need another.
Yeah, that's a.
Fill
I think
drinking
I
glass.
Fixed it. Down one.
I was just going to suggest pouring it on the satchel.
So there's no need to take Corvus and Jack's water. You can get some out of any faucet in the lodge. Pour pitcher out. You don't have any water right
Can we pour the broth onto the satchel?
now. Into satchel.
Oh,
You don't have any water right now. Pour broth into pitcher.
If Luke's crazy attempts started to work, Julia, like stuff that you didn't animate, but like she started doing it anyway, like you didn't program or animate those things, but just pours the bowl into the satchel and just it'd be a remarkable sort of horror
it
movie
would be
thing.
awesome. Did we try to seduce Corvus? I don't know if anything different happens for different characters. Oh, yes. Ah, no thanks. That doesn't sound appealing to me. I think she said something different for Nessa. I don't remember.
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
Time to go back downstairs and seduce everybody.
Jesus Christ.
And I do not remember, like, programming that. I don't. I only know about it because I watched someone else do it. Oh, no thanks. I guess sometimes she just says no thanks. I don't think he'd appreciate that. And neither would I.
Whoa. Okay.
So does she say no thanks to the women? I don't know. You think... Oh, sorry, Luke.
You'd think that would be inappropriate.
I don't know him very well, after all.
That's the only
So
barrier for
Jack's
Jack,
her
though.
type.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what the streamer was doing, like trying to like gauge by her response who is the most likely candidate.
Now leave.
Yeah,
Who is it? Come on in.
Just normally the game prevents you from doing crazy shit, but you've found a crazy thing that it will let you do every time.
Yes. You think that would be inappropriate?
Oh, so yeah, she says the same thing for him and
No. Jack and Evan. So she's into the salt of the earth type.
Yeah. As a mineralogist, that's not a surprise.
Nice.
I should get this broth to Margot while it's still hot. I can't go wandering outside with this.
That's right. I have been carrying Margot's broth all around the place.
Splashing it all over the floor.
Trying to seduce people, telling everyone you can about mineralogy.
Spinning. I think you've been spinning with the broth too, so.
It's true. Yeah.
You used both restrooms,
Yep.
cradling the broth in one hand.
Can you go to sleep with the broth in your arms? Ooh, another toilet.
Oh, you're right. Is there a third thing that we can do?
Vomit.
Vomit.
Puke.
No.
He's puking this game. Vomit.
But if you just say sit on toilet, it's dealer's choice.
Oh. Oh, she went to close the door on herself.
That's also been fixed, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure it has.
Just whatever's left.
Yeah, whatever she's got. Yeah.
I wonder what she did.
You never know.
Oh, I was gonna say you shouldn't wash your hands and go give Margot the broth.
Oh, well, yeah, but we're not barbarians here.
Wash your hands in the broth.
Fill tub. Wash hands in tub.
Beautiful.
It wouldn't help.
Imagine looking in a mirror and you've got a black outline because your application is wrong. It'd be hard to just bounce back from that, you know?
You don't hear any voices at the boudoir door.
Yes, who is it?
She hasn't been
Say,
murdered yet.
Nancy. I can't answer that. Look at Margot. Margot is Evan Richards' paramour. She is more glamorous than you expect to see in these parts. Margot has shining flaxen hair, fair skin, and full lips. She's fashionably attired in a pink damask and ivory lace dress. She seems sweet, but you've met charmers like her before. Margot is reclining on a plush chaise lounge. She looks a bit listless. Talk to Margot.
Are you feeling okay, Margot? Today my body aches a bit. I've been feeling a bit under the weather recently. I will probably feel better tomorrow.
Ask
She
about
has succumbed to ennui.
ennui. Can't use ennui in this game. Ask about broth.
The hell you can't.
That smells delicious.
Tell about
Throw broth. Oh.
Nothing compelling to say about that. Drink broth.
This broth is for Margot. I wouldn't dream of it.
Just drinking it in front of her.
Sit in the chair and drink it at least. Come on. Don't be an animal.
Ask about food.
Oh, Mademoiselle Maple, I wish I knew.
I wish I knew about food.
I feel like, and maybe we've already gotten to it, like there is a way to talk to her about like her allergies.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you talk to her, she says that she has aches and pains or it might be allergies or something. I don't know. My joints ache from time to time. It's gotten worse lately.
Oh, I can ask people about pain.
Aye. It is probably allergies, yes?
Ask about allergies.
I am afraid I do not know what my allergies might be. Whatever it is, it has gotten particularly bad in the past week or so. I do not like garlic, so Jack doesn't serve it to me, but that isn't an allergy, merely a preference. My Evan, he is deathly allergic to nuts. He tells me that frightens me. Whatever would we do if he accidentally ate some up here in Crimson? There'd be no helping him. Even as a small boy, he had this allergy. I am so grateful his parents kept him safe and healthy. And yet, Nessa brings these Jordan almonds into our home. It's an evil act, isn't it?
It's pretty fucked. Like if that's your sibling and you know that, you know.
Margot.
Would you like a Jordan
Would
almond?
you like it?
Speaking of which, No, thank you, mademoiselle. I don't have much appetite for sweets nowadays. My Evan, he loves sweet things, but he is allergic to nuts. Jack is careful not to bring anything with nuts to the lodge. But I think his sister, she brought them. Very inconsiderate of her, don't you think? Those two have never liked each other. When Evan got a bad rash from accidentally touching an almond, Nessa got angry with him. It is a bizarre relationship, one I shall never understand.
Just sow some almonds around like you're feeding pigeons.
Ask about garlic.
I do not like garlic. It does not agree with my digestion. I never eat it. Jack is careful not to include garlic in any of my meals.
Give broth to Margot.
Margot, Jack made some broth for you. Oh, he is so wonderful. Please set it down on this table.
A note has been added to your notebook. Put salt in broth. Doesn't seem to work. Add salt to broth. Salt.
Add soot to broth.
Add soot to broth. Unfortunately, this doesn't accomplish anything. Okay. I'll ask you about Jack.
Jack is a good man. He works hard every day, but there is much to do. Evan ought to hire another man to help Jack, but there is no money for that. I don't know.
Tell about
Babadook.
Babadook. You can't use Babadook in this game.
Tell about Babadook.
The mannequin form is quite large. Perhaps it was once used in a store's display window. Ask a mannequin.
Ah, yes, that once belonged to a shop in town. I found it in an abandoned barn.
Wow.
It's charming, isn't it? Because people would say, oh my gosh, this dress form is way too big for any of these people, so what is it there for? So I had to be like, explain that it's decoration, like a prop thing.
Gotcha. The size of the necklace's pendant leads you to believe that it's made of glass.
Glass.
Pendant.
How you doing, Matt?
I lightly fell asleep.
Aww.
Nice, nice.
Lightly.
It is so pretty, don't you think? It is very precious to me. Mon cher Richard, he found the white garnet on these grounds. He may seem a little gruff, but he is very sweet deep down. He would do anything for me.
Streak pendant. You would never dream of potentially damaging such an important keepsake, but I want to know if it's glass.
Garnets have a Mohs hardness of 6.5 and 7 to 7.5. Unglazed porcelain has a Mohs hardness of 6 to 8. Oh, you can't risk it. You could try examining the pendant, actually, for a close-up look.
Oh. That's true. The clear, colorless nugget is an old amorphous shape. An odd amorphous shape. It shines with an almost adamantine luster.
It's not one of those new amorphous shapes.
It's about the size of a grape. It's stunning. Ah, you are admiring my necklace. That is a colorless garnet. They are quite rare. Though it is nowhere near as valuable as a diamond, but we decide what is valuable to ourselves, don't we? It is from my Evan, therefore it is priceless to me.
Get pendant. The necklace clearly belongs to Margot. You wouldn't dream of taking it.
Stuff pendant into cheek pouch.
Throw pendant through window. Fortunately, that doesn't accomplish anything. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, it sounds like someone's coming.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, this was unexpected, actually. You were about to move from behind the screen when you hear footsteps in the master bedroom.
It's unexpected. You went right for it. You didn't know.
Yeah, I saw a place to hide, so I'm like, I'm going to hide. Well, she's in here. It's going to be silly.
Oh, dear. Nessa, what do you want? Jack asked me to bring this water up to you.
This poison
And
water.
I thought we could have a little chat besides. I knew there was a catch. I know how hard it is for us women to make it in the world. Is that so? Indeed, especially for women who have lived particularly roughly. Such as yourself. What do you mean? I have a very good memory for faces, and there's no mistaking one as pretty as yours. That bad business up in Skagway? The Mounties never caught you, though they did try. There were wanted posters pasted up as far south as Niagara Falls. Break it off with Evan and leave Crimson, and maybe I won't tell.
She's a criminal.
Ha! The things I've seen, the things I've done, you don't frighten me, you old hag. You will get nothing, do you hear me? I will make sure of that. Skagway was lawless because people looked the other way, but up here, there is no one who could see what could happen. Watch out.
Wow, stone cold.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
Nessa puts the drinking glass and pitcher down on the side table, deliberately knocking over the bowl of broth.
How will Margot cure her ennui?
Nessa then buffs the drinking glass clean with a white handkerchief.
murderous thoughts.
I figured as much. Silly little gold digger. You watch out.
Hi, Nancy.
And as I was saved.
Oh,
Notebook.
that's a crazy thing to happen. Good night.
Yeah, the autosave.
Yeah, I like that Luke was being organically just goblin-y and discovered that you could eavesdrop there.
It doesn't even look like the
Crazy things
save,
happen.
the autosave is even working, so you should not be trusting it anyway. It's it's not
Yeah.
saving.
Give a solid save on there.
So that's another problem. It should be like
Oh.
up at the top. It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except aniseed is permanently at the top.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Ice Pick Jack. I don't even see some of the ones that we've saved before. Yeah, it's all weird.
You can save it as today's word of the day. Adirondack.
Adirondack. Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's all I got in me.
We gotta let Matt get to bed.
We're
all fading pretty fast, too.
I wasn't doing well at the start, but I rallied.
No.
But my rally is
You did.
done.
Admirably so.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us for another low energy session of the Crimson Diamond.
Yeah. Just remember.
Don't forget to find yourself a future, everybody.
Leave your.
And to knock before entering, not after leaving. That's crazy.
Do,
That's a crazy, awful thing to do.
do what you want. You know? If that brings you joy.
No, there's an agreement. There's an agreement. We didn't know we were in it, but Luke found that out for us.
Yep.
There's a social contract, and I violated it.
There is a covenant of sorts that you might not be aware of, but it involves not entering without knocking, then leaving, then knocking. That's crazy.
Leave your crimson questions.
Crimson questions.
Leave your crimson dilemmas.
If you have other surprisingly subtle social covenants that no one thinks about, but you know how to violate, let me know. That was a powerful one that Luke just stumbled across here.
Yeah. we got a solid mailbag next week. We got one episode of Plan and a mailbag. So just leave them. Leave them right there, right below.
Leave them.
Leave them. Let's make it
In
happen.
the meantime, stick and stay, everybody. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to one another.
And be kind
Blame
to
yourselves tomorrow.
and be kind to yourselves.
Yeah.
Yes. Those three things. Yourselves, one another, most importantly, yourself.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
I love you, bye.
Bye. Stick and stay.